What up? What up? What up? What's up, man? Once again, it's your boy Big Tight, man, and I'm coming back through here again. I know it's the late night, but I'm come back through here and give y'all my game predictions for this NFL Sunday, man. I'm gonna give y'all my I'm gonna give y'all well basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give y'all what ESPN got as far as who they have to win, and I'll let you know if I agree with them or disagree and my reasons why. And I'll give you a little bit of the injuries for each game that I go through. So we're gonna get right to it, man. We ain't gonna waste no time. First, I'm gonna go back through um this Thursday night game from last night, man. Like I said, like I was saying earlier, man, that was a big game by the Ravens, man. Big comeback game. What up with your Nick Tri-State? Um, I'll put the link in the chat in just a little bit, man. Um, But it was a big game by the Ravens, man, to come back. Actually, like I said earlier, this is the second time that they came back on. They came back on them the first time they played, and then they came back on them yesterday. And pretty much the Bengals had control of the game until that turnover, man. That turnover with Marlon Humphreys when he stripped the ball from the running back Chase Brown. When he stripped that ball from him, the score was 21-7. And Jamar Chase had just made that big catch. What it was it, a 67-yard touchdown, man. And like I said, that was a hell of a play because when he caught that ball, he probably had about 4 or 5 defenders around him, and he was able to hit that extra gear and basically just lead them, do like separate, lead those dudes. So Jamar Chase, he had a beast game, man. He had 11 receptions for 264 yards and 3 touchdowns, and man, people don't even get that. Some people don't even get that, and like, well, I know a lot of people don't even get that in 2 games. Better yet, 3 games. He got it in 1 game. And just like I was saying earlier, man, the Bengals might be done messed up not paying that guy in the off season because he balling right now. So, like I say, hey, the price just went up. The price just went up because he got the in the off season. 'Cause like I say, he on pace right now to probably hit about 14, 1,500 yards receiving. Because they still got 7 games left, and he already, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think he had like 980 something. But if they keep going the rate they going, you know how they throwing the ball, man. Um, he most definitely gonna hit 14, 1,500 yards in 7 games. Shit, you never know. He might get over that. You know, he basically got 7 games to get like what, probably about 600 yards. So he should be able to hit that within 7 games. I don't see why he wouldn't be able to hit that. But most definitely the price don't went up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what they say is all the way up. Yep, all the way up. That price just went all the way up because once this season is over, the price that he whatever he was asking for in the off season, it's gonna be most definitely it's gonna be more than that. He probably gonna want more than what Jefferson got. So Bengals, y'all might be done messed up on that. Y'all probably should have went on to sign them and went on and got that out the way. But now y'all got to come out the pocket. But your boy Joe Burrow, he had 34 out of 56 passes for 428 yards and 4 touchdowns. And man, like I said, man, they was going back and forth, man. Like I said, the Bengals pretty much had the game. After that 67-yard touchdown by Jamar Chase, man, they pretty much had the momentum. And then for Marlon Humphreys to come up with that big strip sack, man, that was real big right there because they went right down, and your boy King Henry got that 1 yard touchdown. Bengals got the ball back. Next thing you know, they punting. Ravens go right back down to score again. Let's see. Yeah, they lost both of them. Yeah, you're right, Tri-State. They lost both of them. And matter of fact, both of them, the Ravens came back on them both times. So and I tell you what, man, like I was saying earlier, man, as far as with the Ravens, man, their defense, man, I don't know what the hell happened to their defense, man. They most definitely like the offense is more explosive this year, but they most definitely giving up a lot of damn points, man. They're not like the old Baltimore Ravens, what you normally used to seeing every year. They got that tough defense, they got the pass rushers, they got the secondary, they always have one or two shutdown cornerbacks. They always had that dominant linebacker. That team, that defense just not the same, man. And when it come down to playoff time, man, even though Lamar Jackson balling, he having an MVP season, I'm I'm just not putting them over the Kansas City Chiefs right now, man, because Kansas City, they got a fucking defense, man. And you know, when playoff time come, Mahomes gonna make the plays, and if he got the defense that's able to get him the ball back, man. When it's all said and done, I'm not gonna put the Ravens over the Chiefs unless some kind of way they all of a sudden get the defense together, whatever they doing, better scheme or whatever they doing. Unless they get that defense back playing the way it used to play, I'm most definitely not putting them over the Chiefs in the playoffs. Most definitely not. I don't give a shit what Lamar Jackson doing. You get playoff time, you're not beating Kansas City, and you can't really stop nobody. You basically in a situation where you got to outscore people, and you're not gonna beat Kansas City in the playoffs like that. You might not get past Buffalo like that. But I'm gonna jump into Lamar Jackson stats, man, and then I'm gonna give y'all my score prediction for Sunday. Lamar Jackson, he was 25 or 33 for 290 yards and 4 touchdowns. As far as the touchdowns that he threw one to Mark Andrews, Rashard Bateman, Nelson Aguilar, and Wallace was the high man with 3 receptions, 115 yards, and a touchdown. And they pretty much kept King Henry. They pretty much kept him in check, man. He had 68-yard rushing, but he did get that 1 yard touchdown though. But shout out to the Ravens for getting that comeback win, man. And I'm gonna keep it moving, man. I'm gonna go to the first game on Sunday, which would be the early morning game, man. Which is my boys, the Panthers versus the Giants. Right now, both teams are 2-7. Right now they got the Giants winning by 5. That's what they got on ESPN. They got Giants winning by 5, and they also got them with a 66.4% win percentage. With beating the Panthers. As far as injuries for the Giants, Darius Slayton, he's out. Another receiver, Bryce Ford Wheaton, he is out. For the Panthers, Ike Ekwonu, he is out. Safety Jamie Robinson, he is out. Um, as far as my prediction for this game, man, I'm kind of, even though the Panthers is my team, I'm not going to be biased. Right now, I'm kind of like 50-50 on this game because the Giants are very good in pass defense. They lead the league in sacks. Demarcus Lawrence, he's having a hell of a year this year, man. He's second in the league in sacks and he at the D tackle position. Um, but they're weak against the run. They're ranked like 28th, 29th against the run. So I put it like this: this game gonna come down to the line of scrimmage. It's gonna come down to the line of scrimmage, and it come down to if Bryce can make plays, man. Um, because they're gonna both. I believe both teams are gonna be able to run the ball because the Panthers are not good against the run. The Giants are not good against the run. So both teams gonna be able to run the ball, but it's gonna come down to the line of scrimmage. If it's gonna come down to if the Panthers can stop the Giants from running the ball, because last week when they played the Commanders, Daniel Jones he only threw the ball. He only attempted 6 passes, and they had like 142-yard rushing like the first halves, and that's like ridiculous, man. But that just show you how dedicated they are to the run, and that falls into with the Panthers not having not being horrible against stopping the run. So I'm not gonna be biased on this game. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Giants over the Panthers. Um, by 5 points, I think it'll be somewhere in there, maybe five, maybe a field goal game. But I'm gonna take the Giants in this game. Moving on to the next game, we got the Broncos and the Chiefs. Big division game. I think it's gonna be a good defensive game because the Broncos got a top defense. The Chiefs also got a top defense. Right now, they got the Chiefs at home winning by 9. The Broncos right now are 5-4. The Chiefs are 8-0. As far as the injuries for the Broncos right now, they got Josh Reynolds. He's on IR, but he's expected to return on the 10th, which is this Sunday. You got the linebacker Drew Sanders. He's on the pup list, but he's not scheduled to return to the 17th. The center Luke Waltenberg. He's scheduled to return on the 10th, which is Sunday also. So keep an eye out on that. See if those guys might return. Try to help out the Broncos. As far as with the Chiefs, Juju Houston, he is out. Isaiah Pacheco, of course, he's still out. And defensive tackle Tershawn Wharton, he's questionable for the game. So keep an eye on him to see if he play. But I'm going to take the Chiefs in this game, and I'm going to take those 9 points also. Moving to the next game, we're going to hit the Steelers and the Commanders. Man, this should be a real good game right here. The Steelers are 6-2 right now, and the Commanders are 7-2 right now. ESPN got the Commanders winning by 2.5, and they're giving them a 53% win. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm going with the Steelers. I think the Steelers are. Well, don't get me wrong, both teams are playing good ball. The Commanders, they just picked up Marshawn Lattimore, but they already saying that Marshawn Lattimore he is not going to play Sunday. So I'm going to take the Steelers, man. They the defense playing good ball. Um, Russell Wilson, he's been playing pretty consistently, man. They playing good ball right now. So I'm gonna take I'm gonna take the Steelers over the Commanders on that game. As far as the injuries, the Steelers safety Terrell Edmonds he is out. Linebacker Nick Herbert, I guess that's how you pronounce his name. He is out. As far as the Commanders, they reported that running back Brian Robinson Jr. he is out. Offensive tackle Cornelius Lucas he is out, and tight end Colson Yankoff, I guess that's how you pronounce his name. He is out. So, like I said, I'm taking the Steelers over the Commanders in that win, in that game. I'm sorry. Next game I'm gonna go to is which is Minnesota and Jacksonville. Right now they got Minnesota winning by 5. Minnesota is 6-2 right now. Jacksonville is 2-7. They struggling with their season right now. They basically questioning everything. I seen one article today when they question about Trevor Lawrence, whether is he the outside quarterback for them. So they got all kind of stuff going on. But as far as Minnesota, they don't have no major injuries right now. The Jaguars, they got a couple of people that's out. Defensive tackle Mason Smith, he's out. Guard Ezra Cleveland, I guess that's how you pronounce his name. He is out. Brian Thomas Jr. He is questionable right now, and running back Ernest Johnson he is questionable. So on that game, I'm most definitely taking Minnesota. They got them winning by 5. I'm gonna take that 5. I actually think they'll win by more than 5. Let's see. Let's move on to the next game, which we're gonna jump to the Falcons and the Saints. And Nick, if you're still in the chat, I'm gonna put the link in the I'll put the link in the chat in a few more minutes. I'm gonna go through these games, and if you're still listening, I'll put a link in the chat. And if you want to come in and give me your opinion, we could talk about it. You know how we do it. But next game I'm gonna hit the Falcons versus the Saints. I'm most definitely they got the Falcons winning by 3. I'm most definitely gonna take them 3 points. I believe the Falcons actually beat them by more than 3. The Saints, they got all kind of things going on. They got injuries. They traded their best cornerback, Marshawn Lattimore. They don't fire the head coach. So I seen an article saying that they hoping that's a spark to the team, but I don't think so. I don't think that they will beat the Falcons basically with a two-man offense, which is Taysom Hill and Alvin Kamara. I don't think that's going to be enough to beat the Falcons. So I'm most definitely going to take the Falcons in that win. The injuries right now for the Falcons, JD Bertrand, the linebacker, he is out. And Drake London, they got him as questionable right now. So, with y'all fantasy football guys, y'all keep an eye on that with Drake London because he's questionable right now. Um, They'll probably say maybe sometime tomorrow or early Sunday morning whether or not if he's gonna play or not. As far as with the Saints, Lucas Patrick, he is out. Cornerback Kool Aid, he is out, and wide receiver Cedric Wilson Jr. he is out. And like I said, once again, I'm taking the Falcons on that game, and I'm taking them 3 points. Next game I'm gonna jump to is the 49ers versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. This actually I think it's gonna be a good game, man. I've seen reports that most likely Christian McCaffrey is going to be returning this game. So that's going to be a big boost for them on offense. So they let me see, the 49ers, they're 4-4 right now. Tampa is 4-5. So they're pretty much about neck and neck, about the same as far as their record. But they got the 49ers by 6, and I'm most definitely going to take that. I think the 49ers will squeeze them out. Even though I think Tampa, they've been playing, Baker Mayfield, he's been playing good ball on offense, but I think the 49ers will beat them, especially with McCaffrey coming back. As far as injuries for the 49ers, wide receiver Chris Conley, he is out. Defensive tackle Kevin Givens, he is out. Nick Bosa, they got him listed as questionable. They got him listed as returning this Sunday, so keep an eye on that to see if Nick Bosa return from his injury that he had. As far as with Tampa, of course, Mike Evans is out with the hamstring. Safety Jordan Whitehead, he's questionable, and wide receiver Jalen McMillan, he is questionable. So, like I said, I'm taking the 49ers on that one. Next game, we got the Bills and the Colts, and they got Joe Flacco starting again. ESPN got the Bills winning by 5, which I'm most definitely gonna take that. I think the Bills, even though Flacco been playing good ball, I'm taking the Bills because Josh Allen and the Bills, they've been playing good ball. Defense been stepping up, so I'm most definitely gonna take the Bills by 5. As far as with the Bills injuries, rookie receiver Keon Coleman, he is out right now. And Amari Cooper, they got him listed as questionable, so keep an eye on that. I haven't heard nothing saying that he might not play, so he'll probably play, but he listed as questionable right now. And as far as for the Colts, the only thing they got right now, besides some guys that they got on IR, I didn't even write them down because they're on injury reserve, so they don't even have a chance of playing. But the receiver Michael Pittman Jr., he is listed as out. That's pretty much it as far as with the injuries for them. And like I said, once again, I'm taking the Bills and I'm taking those 5 points on that game. Next game I'm gonna jump to is the Patriots versus the Bears. This game right here, both of these teams not playing that good ball. Even though the Bears are 4-4, 500 right now, they haven't been playing real good ball lately. Quarterback, he been looking shaky. Of course, the Patriots, they not playing good ball right now. They got the Bears winning by 7 at home. I'll take that. I believe the Bears will beat them. I think that defense keep them in the game. So I'll take the Bears with that. And as far as the injuries, the Patriots safety Kyle Duger, he is out. Linebacker Christian Ellis is out. As far as the Bears, they got a couple of guys out. Offensive tackle Braxton Jones is out. Darnell Wright is out. Safety Jaquan Brisker, he is out. Defensive tackle Andre Billings, he is out. And they also got another offensive tackle, Kyron Omega Digi. If I messed up his last name, y'all forgive me for that. But he is out also. And I'm taking like I said, I'm taking the Bears on that win. Let me see what game we're gonna jump to. Let's see. Jump off this merry-go-round. We're gonna go to the Eagles and the Cowboys, man. Division game. Normally the Cowboys be a little competitive and this be, like a big division game. But right now, man, I'm most definitely gonna take the Eagles on this game because um, even with them saying because Michael Parsons, he's been, light practicing, they say he might return this game. So keep an eye on that. But even with him returning, I still don't think the Cowboys got a chance of beating the Eagles. The Cowboys, they can't really run the ball or stop the ball. And only person really a threat on offense is CD Lamb and sometimes the tight end. I don't think that's going to be enough to beat the Eagles. They got them winning by 6.5. I'm most definitely going to take that. The Eagles don't have no major injuries right now. Of course, they put Dak on IR with that hamstring injury. Like I said, Michael Parsons, he is questionable, so keep an eye on that for him to return. Trayvon Diggs, he's questionable also. So I'm taking the Eagles to win that game. Next game I'm gonna jump to is the Titans versus the Chargers. Which the Titans are 2-6, Chargers are 5-3. They got the Chargers winning by 8. I'm gonna take that. I believe the Chargers will beat the Titans. The Titans, they've been struggling, but I will say Mason Rudolph. He got the offense clicking a little bit. So, but I still don't think that'll be enough to beat the Chargers. As far as with the Titans, their injuries they got going on, starring cornerback L'Jarius Sneed, he is out. Cornerback Jaobi Awunze, I guess that's how you pronounce his name. He's got a groin injury. He's still on IR. He's not scheduled to return yet. Safety Quandre Diggs, he's still on IR. As far as the Chargers, they got Khalil Mack, he's questionable. Bosa is questionable, and linebacker Denzel Perriman, I'm sorry, is also questionable. So I'm most definitely gonna take the Chargers on that game at home. I most definitely think they'll beat the Titans. Next game I'm gonna jump to is the Jets and the Cardinals. This right here, I think this gonna be I think this game could go either way. They got the Cardinals winning by 1.5, but I'm gonna take the Jets on this game. I think the Jets will be able to go in there with their defense. I think they be able to squeeze them out. The Cardinals. So I'm gonna take the Jets over the Cardinals in a close win. As far as injuries are concerned, the Cardinals only person that's out is defensive end Darius Robinson. He is out. As far as with the Jets, CJ Mosley, he's out. He's been out for a while. They say he's scheduled to return on the 17th. Center Jake Hansen, he's out. He's also scheduled to return on November the 17th. So on that game right there, I'm going the opposite. ESPN got the Cardinals winning by 1.5. I'm going with the Jets on that game. Next game, which is the Sunday night game. I got the Lions versus the Texans, which this would be a real good game if the Texans had all their weapons. Right now, they just got Tank Dell at receiving. He listed as questionable, but I haven't heard them say nothing about it's a chance that he might not play, but he is listed as questionable. I'm most definitely going to take the Lions on this one. They got them winning by 4. I'm going to take the Lions on this one. Uh, as far as injuries, the Lions, Jalen Reeves, Mabin, he is out. Offensive tackle Taylor Decker, he is out. As far as the Texans, linebacker Will Anderson, he is out, and running back Damian Pierce is out. And I'm most definitely gonna take those. They got the Lions winning by 4. I'm most definitely gonna take that. And last but not least, you got the Monday night game, which is the Dolphins and the Rams. They got the Rams winning by 2.5 over the Dolphins. I'm gonna take that because since Puka Kanua and Cooper Cup came back, the Rams been playing good, but it's like it sparked their whole team, defense and offense. So almost definitely, I'm gonna take the Rams at home over the Dolphins in the Monday night game. And neither team have any major injuries, so both of them are pretty healthy. And that's pretty much it on my prediction for Sunday, man. And I'm about to put the link in the chat. Anybody want to come in and holler at me if you agree with if you agree with what I was saying about these games, just holler at me. Let me know. I don't care if you agree or disagree. Come holler at me. Let me put the link in the chat. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about these games, man. You got some gonna be some good games Sunday, and also got some good games tomorrow as far as with the college football, man. With the big game with what well two big I say two big games tomorrow. You got the Georgia Ole Miss game. And you also got Alabama playing LSU in the night game. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Ole Miss and that Georgia game. I'm a big Georgia fan, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. Georgia can't come out with that slow start, like how they be starting out slow in the first half, and then want to come out second half and play good ball. They gonna have to come out on point because Ole Miss they got a high power offense. They got a very good defensive line. They're very good against the run. And Georgia, they want to run the ball. So they very good on the run. So if they is they I think they if I'm not mistaken, I think they like ranked number 2 or something against the run. So if they're pretty stout like it say against the run, that means it's gonna be pretty much putting Carson big hand to try to win the game, which he's been inconsistent. He's been up and down. Like, when they played when they played Texas, he pretty much he played good. Last week they played Florida. He started out bad. He forcing passes. This week when he come out tomorrow, he most definitely can't be forcing passes. Basically, just take what the defense give you. And as far as Georgia on defense, they most definitely got to get pressure on that on Ole Miss quarterback Dart, man. That dude, he is throwing the ball, and he ain't just throwing no short, quick passes, man. That dude, he is going downfield, man. So I think their offense is like number 2 in college football. So they putting up the points, man. So Georgia most definitely, this game right here is a big game, man, because Ole Miss got the offense to put up the points, and they got the defense to stop the run. So it's gonna come down to the line of scrimmage. It's gonna come down to Georgia secondary and the defensive line to be able to get pressure on Mason Dart and Carson Beck being consistent with the ball, not turning the ball over. Because with an offense like that, you most definitely don't want to turn the ball over because most likely that's gonna turn into some points for Ole Miss. So yeah, man, I can't wait, man. It's gonna be a good game. I'm gonna have my little drink watching the game, and it's gonna be on and popping. But I'm a Georgia boy, so I'm a stick. I'm going with Georgia to win, but I'm most definitely gonna be biting my fingernails because the boy Carson Beck been playing inconsistent like hell. So we'll see how that go. The last one I'm gonna talk about is I talk a little bit about this Alabama LSU game, man, which to me really is like a playoff game because whoever lose this game pretty much is out of uh, the playoffs, the 12 team playoff. Whichever one lose is pretty much out. Because a three lost team, I'm pretty sure not gonna make the 12 team playoff, man. Even though the SEC probably got like the strongest conference in football, they not gonna let a three-loss SEC team get into the playoffs. So that's why I say this game right here, this is gonna be a big game, and it's good that they got it at 7:30, where it's pretty much a national televised game. Like everybody gonna be watching this. So I think it's gonna be a real good game because both teams need this win. Neither one of the teams want to miss the playoffs. So this gonna be a big game, man. And the keys to the game for me is basically with the quarterback position because LSU quarterback sometimes he play a little consistent, man. But if he play like he needs to play, with their team and they're able to contain Jalen Muros because Jalen Muros he will take off on your ass at any time. But if they're able to control Jalen Muros and the quarterback for LSU is careful with the ball, not turning it over, they most definitely should be able to beat Alabama at home. In the Bayou in LSU. But I will tell you this: if they're not able to contain Jalen Muros with him scrambling, making plays, and he on his A game, then I put it like this: LSU gonna have problems if they not able to contain Miro. It's gonna be a big problem for LSU. So that game right there, I'm gonna take LSU at home. I'm gonna take LSU at home to beat Alabama. And like I said, the main reason because they at home. I feel like they'll be able to squeeze them out at home. They'll have all the momentum, crowd be behind them. I'm most definitely gonna take LSU at home, man. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. I just wanted to come in and give my predictions on these Sunday games, man. And y'all stay tuned. I might do a live game reaction for I'm a Carolina Panther fan, if y'all don't already know, but I might do a live game reaction for the Sunday morning game. Y'all just keep your notification bell on, and like I said, I'll post it if I do. But y'all enjoy your night, man. I'm about to chill and watch the rest of this Laker game. They got a pretty good game going on with Philly right now. Even though Embiid and Max is not playing, they still playing the Lakers pretty tough, man. So I'm gonna kick back and watch this game, and y'all enjoy y'all night. And I'm about to get out of here, man. Y'all be safe.